start off by saying hello. Hola, konnichiwa, ni hao. We are here to celebrate the Los Angeles that we know, love, and celebrate. My name is Capri Maddox. I am the executive director of the LA City Civil Rights Department, and we fight hate, injustice, and equity on all fronts, on the offensive and defensive. Sure, we'll bring a case against you if you violate someone's civil rights in the private sector areas of commerce, education, employment, or housing, but we will also lift community-based organizations through our participatory budgeting program, where we are in the process of giving out $8.5 million based on votes from community leaders. But we're not going to stop there. And all that's going on in Los Angeles, from the fires to challenges with the immigration crisis in Los Angeles, we are standing up to say we will be on the offensive and not only on the defensive. Sure, we have Know Your Rights partnership with our city departments, particularly a CIFD, but we and others, what we are standing proud today to say we are a city of unity, and it's going to begin by just saying hello. We are going to break down barriers. We are going to build bridges. We are going to build a better Los Angeles, a Los Angeles that is truly for everyone. And my fellow general managers in the city of Los Angeles, from the mayor to our city council to members of the city family, sanitation's in the house in a big, big way, we are standing up to send a message that hate has no home, and it begins by just saying hello. This campaign was a campaign created in 2020. It was something that was simple. My husband actually had the idea, and now we have repurposed this campaign to send a strong message, and we are grateful for Masaki. I don't know if he's here. He's the artist that redesigned this campaign. I see Makoto here. People who changed this campaign into something special, and you will see it in 80 locations, as 80 bus shelters in the city of Los Angeles dropping today. Big thanks to my fellow general manager, Keith Mosey, for that with street services. But we want to send a message that at 80 bus shelters, on your sanitation vehicles, at LAX, at parks, at the Port of Los Angeles, and other places between and far, you will see that we are sending a message that just say hello builds a better and more unified Los Angeles, and it is the follow-up to our LA is for Everyone campaign. You will learn more about our work at laisforeveryone.com, but for now, we are sending a strong message, and it begins with just saying hello. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce a champion of justice, equity, and a better Los Angeles, a Los Angeles that's truly for everyone, Council Member Hugo Soto Martinez of the 13th District. Thank you so much, Council Member. Hello.
Hola, Capri, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, muy bien. Good morning, everyone. My name is Hugo Soto Martinez, the councilman for 13th District. Can't thank Capri enough for putting this together, but we know it's one person. We need a leader, but we also need a whole department, a whole staff. So thank you all from the LA Civil Rights Department for really spearheading this. But yeah, please give yourselves a round of applause. And you know, when I first heard about this campaign, I was like, oh, let me think about this a little bit. And I started thinking about all the different experiences that I've had saying hello to people and how that changes people. And it might sound really simple, but it does have an effect. It does have an effect on certain communities, certain spaces. And I want to share one that I had being at a workplace. This was a workplace that people didn't say hello to each other in the morning. They didn't say, how you been? How was your weekend? And that's not how I grew up. I grew up by saying, like, you got to say hello and be like, good morning, everyone. And so I would do that every single day. And then eventually, after like weeks and months, everybody started doing that. It became part of the culture of that workplace. And so saying hello is not something we shouldn't just make light of it. It actually has a change to be real connections and real bridges. And I can tell you, and I also, in addition to that, I think about my mom, who is a monolingual Spanish speaker, who came to this country, over 40 years ago. But when someone says hello to her in her language, that is not a monolingual Spanish speaker, her face lights up, and by the expressions that I'm hearing today, you know what I'm talking about. It's an ability to make that person be seen, to say that I care about you, that I know who you are, and that you're a part of this community. And so I encourage folks to go out and say hello. And if you live in a community with a different language, learn to say hello in that language, because use an additional way to build connections. And so as a Latino, I have Koreatown, and I am learning Korean right now. And so 안녕하세요 to everyone. Thank you so much for having us here. Let's build bridges. Let's fight back against this administration, because we need to demonstrate that they are not our teachers. They're not going to teach us how we need to live. We are going to show ourselves how we need to live. And we're going to carry that with love, with compassion. We're going to build community. We're going to build solidarity. And it can start simply by saying hello. And so now I want to pass it on to my dear friend from the 1-5, Councilmember Tim McCosker.
Thank you so much, Hugo. Easiest talking points ever for my staff. My points begin with hello. And it is a great campaign. And actually, while my dear friend Hugo was talking, reminded me that we had our hello moment too. I mean, think about this. Think about how many times something like this happens in big, writ large or writ small. I get elected to the city council. Hugo gets elected to the city council. And the LA Times and the world and the internet tells us that we are two different people, that we couldn't be more opposite of each other in so many ways. Folks were just assuming who we were and telling us who we were, and that we wouldn't get along. You know what we did? We just said hello. Before we were sworn in, we went and had coffee. Remember that? We had coffee and we sat down and we talked. And as we were talking, we realized what is inevitable in every one of these conversations that you have with someone who you don't know. You create connection. Begins with hello, but it ends with, what do we believe together? What do we believe differently? How do we work together? How do we resolve our differences? And I think we have shown, some people call us the odd couple, I think we have shown it's a bromance, over the course of almost 3 years. I think folks have been refreshed and surprised that we are honest with each other. We can work on stuff. We can not work on stuff, but we can be honest about that too. And I think that's really what we are trying to achieve. I know that's what we're trying to achieve with this campaign. That's what we can achieve in the entire city. It is actually at the heart of what the 1-5 is. Can I tell y'all what the 1-5 is? My wife came up with this, Pastor Connie, during the campaign. She saw my district, which runs from Watts to the waterfront, and she saw it as a very diverse, different communities, have different interests. They're kind of like Hugo and Tim McCosker, different people from different places. And she said, we are no longer the 15th council district. We are now one district, 5 beloved communities. Watts, Harbor Gateway, Wilmington, Harbor City, and San Pedro. And what we endeavor to do as one district, 5 beloved communities, is get folks together to just say hello. And bring folks together, because we all want the same things. We all find out we want the same things. We want to be safe. We want to be healthy. We want to be loved. We want to love somebody. We want to make sure that we can support each other in this unbelievable adventure of life. And that's what begins with saying hello. So thank you so much for giving me a chance to be a part of this. I will also, am I introducing somebody? I'm not so good as Hugo. I can't do it on the spur of the moment. I am now going to turn it back to my dear friend Capri, who will introduce the next speaker. Thank you. God bless you.
So And we love the 1-5. It is a symbol of unity and a better Los Angeles. And we actually are super excited to have our campaign in the 1-5, also known as the 15th district, in many languages, including Italian, Croatian, the language spoken by the Croatian community, as well as definitely Spanish. And I want to be intentional to send a strong message that we love the concept of unity and we love the partnership, and you all have our back all the time. Next, I would like to introduce my fellow general manager from the sanitation department, Barbara Romero. I couldn't do this work without our team, and we don't have a lot of money to make things happen. But our fellow general managers step up, whether it's from the port to sanitation, library, rec and parks, etc. We want to let you know that people give what they can, and LA Sanitation has given us real estate on their sanitation vehicles. Barbara Romero, our friend, a leader, and someone who is making a better Los Angeles. Please come to the podium and just say hello.
Thank you, Capri, and thank you to both council members for your support and your love. It's clear here. So I'm Barbara Romero, and like you heard, I'm the head of sanitation. Just say hello takes an even greater meaning in these times. A simple act of kindness, a greeting to someone's language can be a lifeline. It's a signal that they're valued and not alone. The government was designed to help us come together, to serve, to be of service to people. As civil servants, it's our job to welcome people and make sure that government is working for them. A simple hello is the most basic form of communication. Saying hello is a small but powerful impact. It builds, in government especially, it builds trust. It reminds us that we are neighbors first. And we have seen in our neighborhoods, as you see, that's why when Capri asks, can we use your trucks? I'm like, absolutely, because our drivers are in communities every day. They not only know their routes, they know the people in their routes. They know the stories of those people in their lives. And right after in the aftermath of Palisades Fire, I was reminded of those simple acts and how our staff are part of those neighborhoods and they're part of that lifeline. When I went back to see, he said that every day when he was there, he pointed to one house that wasn't there anymore, and he reminded me that he could tell you. He told me the story of every family member in that household. And that for him, that was one of the things he looked forward when he went to that neighborhood is saying hello to that family. So for us, it is a way that we can make a simple opening to not only our resources, but to connect people to the people. Just make no mistake, as you heard, hello is a bridge to connect us. And on this International Friendship Day, we make a commitment to reach out to please reach out to your neighbor, to a person you pass on the street, to someone you might never have spoken to. Just say hello, a more unified way, but also to connect us and to welcome them to Los Angeles and to our city family. So I say hello and give them a smile. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Barbara. We are so grateful. And on International Friendship Day, we are making you all our ambassadors of the Just Say Hello campaign. So as you get into the elevators, as you're in the parking lot at City Hall or nearby, just say hello to someone and spread this message. I'd like to next introduce one of my other fellow general managers, from Rec and Parks, Jimmy Kim, a great ally and someone who's also uses real estate and who's brought his own fan club. I see you, Jennifer. But we want to send a strong message that we are a united city, and the Human Relations Commission has directed us to do this work, and we couldn't be more grateful to have our partners and a partner like Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, everybody. I was going to end with this, but I think it's appropriate with hello. When I was very young, I remember my parents used to always tell me to go inzahe. And in Korean, that means go say hello. So in the traditional, in my language, I will say, 안녕하세요, which means hello. And I've always, as I was growing up, because that was always instilled in me, I randomly say hello to everybody I see, whether it be in the elevator, in my neighborhood. I think some of my neighbors, when I first moved into the neighborhood, looked at me as, who's that crazy bald Asian guy that's watering the lawn and just waving hello? And eventually, those people that were driving by became my friends. And so I have such an amazing network in my neighborhood just by saying hello. So what an important campaign. I want to first start off by thanking Executive Director Capri Maddox for putting this simple but necessary campaign together. Thank you to the council members that are here today. Both of these council members are staunch supporters of not only recreation and parks, but the entire city. So thank you all for your support, and my fellow general managers. As stewards of Los Angeles's vast network of parks and open green spaces, our department is committed to ensuring that we too create a welcoming environment in our parks. So we stand with the Civil Rights Department and just say hello as the campaign, because there is profound power in connecting with people around us, regardless of background, ethnicity, or economic status. A simple greeting can turn strategies and strangers in our communities into lifelong friends just by bridging our differences with common greetings that highlight our similarities and not focus on our differences. So let's continue in the spirit of Just Say Hello campaign, work to build friendships and connections with each other and our beloved city. And again, I'm proud that our department could support the Just Say Hello campaign. And in my language again, I will say thank you. 고맙습니다.
That's Jimmy. We appreciate you. So grateful again for the city family stepping up. And I know Gene Sirocco is with us as well. And he's one of the first people I reached out to say, we have this campaign, but we don't have any money for it. And he stepped up, and he's like my city a partner, and helped us when we couldn't get resources. And now I am pleased to say that the Mayor's Fund of Los Angeles, I did see Conway here earlier, as well as the folks from the Weingart Foundation have joined this campaign to support it. But it wouldn't have been possible without my city family stepping up to make sure that this campaign was able to launch. The next member of the city family you'll hear is the Chief of Staff from Los Angeles World Airports, our very own Becca Doughton, and I couldn't be more happy to have her as a friend in all my jobs, whether it's the city attorney's office, public works. You're always with me, and you always have my back. And so I lift you, and I'm so proud of your accomplishments and your partnership. Becca, just say hello.
Hello. Hello. Good morning. Thank you, Executive Director Capri Maddox. Hello again. And thank you to the LA Civil Rights Department for bringing us together here today on this beautiful day. It's wonderful to look out and see the faces and the wonderful T-shirts that say "Just Say Hello." Thank you also to Council Members Hugo Soto Martinez and Tim McCosker for your support of these initiatives and helping build a more just, inclusive, and connected Los Angeles. It's deeply appreciated at this time more than ever. It's a privilege to join all of you today on behalf of Los Angeles World Airports. At LAX, we welcome people from all walks of life every day to our great city. On average, more than 200,000 people come through our terminals every day from all across the country and all around the world. They come from 82 different countries, 120 different domestic destinations, and countless other cities and regions through connecting flights in other regions. Our guests speak different languages, they carry different passports, and they represent backgrounds of every background imaginable. And while they come from many places, what we all share is a need for dignity, for connection, and for a sense of belonging. That's why the Just Say Hello campaign matters. It turns a simple human gesture in every language into a powerful message of community. You will see the Just Say Hello graphic displayed throughout LAX on flight information screens in every one of our terminals. It's a message that will reach tens of millions of travelers and our incredible employees, and will help set the tone for how we want people to feel when they come to our city and they travel throughout our airport. As LAX continues its journey to become a world-class airport, we're proud to work alongside every one of you and all of the departments like LA Civil Rights and the other departments here today to ensure that the transformation of LAX reflects the values of Los Angeles. As we look ahead to 2026 World Cup, the 2028 Olympic and Paralympic Games, this message becomes even more important. These campaigns help show the world what kind of welcome we're going to have when we welcome everyone from the world to these games. Thank you for including LAWA in this moment and for your continued partnership in what we're working on. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Becca, and thank you for being a force multiplier with us. I'm proud to also see our various staff members here with us. We're a small department. We have like 25 people in our department. Can the folks from LA Civil Rights Department, our staff, volunteers, please raise your hands, clap them up. Nicole and Myra really helped put together this event, and so we're very, very grateful. And we also have about 41 commissioners who lift a better Los Angeles, and they do this in their spare time. I don't know when some of them sleep, but I wanted to be intentional to shout out a few of our commissioners. I see Commissioner Lacey Wright. I know I saw Commissioner Courtney Morgan Green, who said we needed to do this campaign. So here it is a deliverable. I know our new president of the Human Relations Commission, Commissioner Arreola. Mr. President now, thank you so much for your work. I see Commissioner Chichi Navarro, and I may not get to all of our commissioners, but I just wanted to say how important it is to send a strong message, and you all represent the best of Los Angeles, and the best of Los Angeles is seen right now with service providers like the YMCA and Community Build here that are also providing food and services to families dealing with the crisis as it relates to immigration issues in the city of Los Angeles right now. And with that, I'd like to bring up someone very, very dear, someone I can call. Again, started with a hello. We have different backgrounds. We're on different sides of the city in so many ways of our service. But my friend, Jean Soroka, is someone that I can call and say, Jean, I need some help. And before I can finish the sentence, it's a yes, and we'll do even more. Jean, can you come with a few words to close us out as we wrap things up today? Jean Soroka, someone who has his own challenges in his department, in his operation, but stands with us in unity. Thank you so much, Jean.
Thank you, Capri, and hello. 你好，大家好，我的朋友们，我是金乘客，Don't go Los Angeles. I'm Gene Soroka with the Port of Los Angeles. When I first came to this great city 11 years ago, two of the first people I met were Capri and Kerman Maddox. And that friendship endures today, and as she said, that's the reason I'm here, out of that great friendship. But this is what we do every day. At the Port of Los Angeles, we have this big, beautiful cruise terminal, and we have visitors coming from all around the world. We've got 15,000 longshore members that move all that cargo every day. And believe me, I don't know every one of them, but I do say hello when I pass them because of what Capri and Kerman started with this great program. And it's the neighborhoods, the communities, Councilmember McCosker, and a broader Los Angeles that feels that spirit today. So, sheshe dajia, I feel so great to be here with everyone today, and in just a small way, hanging banners at the port near the cruise center, up and down 6th Street where our restaurants are, that the patronage is so important, to the flyers that we bring out to our community gatherings. I am proud to be a part of Just Say Hello. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Gene. That concludes our speakers, but we're going to do a call to action, okay? I need you all to say, just say hello after I pose a question, okay? So we know that you all are ambassadors. We know that we are standing to lift a better Los Angeles, from our faith-based communities to our service providers. I see Cora in the house. I want to be intentional to remind you all to just say hello. So what are you going to do if you see someone who doesn't look like you?
Just say hello.
What are you going to do when you see someone from a different zip code?
Just say hello.
What are you going to see? What are you going to do when you see someone that's feeling othered?
Just say hello.
What are you going to do to build a better Los Angeles for all?
Just say hello.
Thank you.